Hey all, welcome to the third part of JEE 2nd September 2020 Shift 1 paper solution. In this session, we'll definitely complete the rest of the questions which we have not done previously. Okay, so this will be the last session of this paper solution. So let's start with today's session. So we have that the number of integral values of k for which the line intersects circle at two distinct points. Now just check. If I say that this is a circle and if there is a line, so what I can say that from the center of this circle, the distance, perpendicular distance from the line is compulsory less than the radius, because this much radius it has, the circle has, and the distance, perpendicular distance between the center and the line is compulsory less than radius. So what I will do, let me first of all find out the center of this circle. So this circle has a center equals to 1, 2 and radius. So radius will be r is equals to root of g square plus f square minus c, that is 1. Okay. So what I will say that distance from, sorry, just a minute. Here distance between point and line is compulsory less than r, and I know that distance from a point 1 to the line is 3 into 1 plus 4 into 2 minus k upon root of 9 plus 16 is less than 1. So 3 plus 8 minus k upon 5 less than 1. So we have 11 minus k less than 5. So I can say that minus 5 less than 11 minus k less than 5. So minus 16 less than minus k less than minus 6. So 6 less than k less than 16, right? So let me first of all check that whether I used the correct equation or not. Because the line we have is 3x plus 4y, right? So 3 into 1 plus 4 into 2 minus k by root of 3 square plus 4 square. Okay, and the radius we got is 1. So clearly that k has value in between 6 to 16. Therefore, number of integral values of k is equals to 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And its number of values are 3, 6, and 9. Okay, so hope you understand this. And it is very important to keep this concept in your mind, that for having number of values, integral values, right? This concept you must need to keep in your mind, that what if line intersecting circle in two different points, that radius has greater value than the distance from the center to the line. Okay, so let's move on for the next one. Now this is also a kind of easy one, because limit x tends to 1 we have x plus x square plus x cube plus up to xn. Okay, can I write down this n as 1 plus 1 plus 1, right? Whole divided by x minus 1, which is equals to 820. Now let me take all these ones together. Plus x cube minus 1 plus dot up to x raised to n minus 1. Let me apply in the equations separately. Now if you remember, we have a rule in the limit, that limit x tends to a, x to the power n minus a to the power n upon x minus a is equals to na raised to n minus 1. If I use this equation here, So I can directly say that this will be 1. This will be 1 square. So I can directly write down 2 as the answer. Then x cube in minus 1 cube, if you understand properly. X cube minus 1 cube. So I can take 1 in the multiplication. Sorry, 3 in the multiplication. 1 to the power anything, that is 1. Gradually up to n, right? And which is equals to 8 to 0. And now it is very important, easy for us to get this as n plus 1 by 2 equals 8 to 0. So n plus 1 equals 820 into 2. Now let us just try to convert, or let me first of all write down 820 into 2, that is 1640. Now what I will do, I will just try to convert this 1640 as a multiplication of two consecutive terms, because I have n into n plus 1. So let's make a factors of 1640, right? So it will be 820, it's 410, then 205, then 5, it's 4 and 1 and 41. So it will be 40 into 41. So I can say it as 40 into 41, right? Or I can say n plus 1 equals 40 into 41. So we can represent this for your better understanding. I can say that 40 into 40 plus 1, hence we'll have n is equals to 40, right? So it's the simplest one. Moving with the next one. Okay, in this question, we have given that A bar, B bar, C bar are unit vectors. So here mode of A bar equals mode of B bar equals mode of C bar equals 1. One of the condition is given to us. So let us use first that condition. It looks easy. So I can say that mode of A bar square minus 2 A bar dot B bar plus B bar square plus A bar square minus A bar dot C bar plus C bar square is equals to 8. So this is 1, 1, 1 and 1. So 4 minus 2 A bar dot B bar minus 2 A bar dot C bar equals 8. So I can say that minus 4 equals 2 times A bar dot B bar plus A bar dot C bar. So we got one condition that A bar plus dot B bar plus A bar dot C bar as minus 2. This is the first condition. And now you want to obtain this, that is, let's say x equals mode A bar square plus 2B bar whole square and plus mode A bar plus 2C bar whole square. So when you expand this, A bar square plus 2 A bar dot B bar plus 4 mode B bar square plus A bar square plus 2 dot A bar dot C bar and plus 4 mode C bar square. So now it is 1 plus 4 plus 1 plus 4 and plus 2 A bar dot B bar plus A bar dot C bar. Let me take together. So 4 plus 4, 8 plus 2, 10 plus 2 into this, as already we have minus 2. So 10 minus 4, hence x equals to 6. So it looks quite easy, as I said. Clear, everyone? So hope you all understand with this. So continue with the next one. So in this, we have given that if Px is a polynomial of degree 3, right, and has local maximum value 8 at x equals 1 and local minimum value 4 at x equals 2, then P of 0 is equals to dash. So very first thing, I need to assume a cubic equation. Let's say it is ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. Now we have local maximum and local minimum. So for that, let me take f dash of x, that is 3ax square plus 2bx and plus c. Now, so this derivative has 0 at x equals 1 and at x equals 2, which means we can say that this derivative, this quadratic equation has two roots, and those two roots are 1 and 2. So we can say that f dash of 1 equals f dash of 2 equals 0, right? So what I can say that if I put f dash of 1, Then I will get 3a plus 2b plus c equals 0, and f dash of 2 if I'll put, so 2 square 4, so it will be 12a equals 12a plus 4b plus c. So we can say that it is 9a plus 2b equals 0. So this can be the first equation we have. Okay. Also, we can have a condition that local maximum is equals to 8. So also f of 1 is equals to 8. So we can say that a plus b plus c plus d is equals to 8, and x equals 2. So f of 2 is equals to 4. So it will be 8a plus 4b plus 2c plus d is equals to 4. This will be the second equation. Now we need to get the unknowns. We need to get a, b, c, and d. Okay, because then and only then we can able to find out p of 0, right? So what I will do, let me use this quadratic equation, because this quadratic equation has roots 1 and 3, right? X equals 1 and x equals 3 are the roots of this quadratic equation. Sorry, x equals 2. So from this 2, let me first of all find out the sum of the roots, right? So here the sum of the roots will be minus 2b upon 3a, which is equals to 3. So I can make 2b as subject, right? So b will be, or 2b will be minus 9a. Okay, so one of the equation will get already have. Same way, if I use the multiplication of the roots also, that c by 3a is equals to 2. So we have another condition that c is equals to 6a. This is also one of the results we have. Okay, then let's go with the elimination of these two equations. So 8a minus a, that is 7a plus 3b plus c is equals to minus 4. Let me put c as 6a. So 6a plus 7a, that is 13a plus 3b is equals to minus 4, right? So now we got the equation in form of a and b, a and b. We got two equations. So now by doing the elimination, we'll get a, then we'll get b. So to get the do the elimination, I will multiply this with 3 and this with 2. So 3, that is 27a plus 6b minus 2, that is 26a minus 6b equals to 0, and minus minus plus, as I multiply this with 2, I will get 8. So hence I will have a equals 8. As a equals 8, if we put 8 over here, right? So we'll get b as 8, that is 72. So minus 36 is the answer. See, my main aim is to find out d only, right everyone? Because as you put p of 0, which is equals to d only. So my aim is to just get d as the answer. So here we get a, we have b. So if we have a, so from this equation, c is equals to 6a, I will get c as 48 also. And then now just let's put all this value into this a plus b plus c plus d equals to 8. So therefore what I will get? I will get 8 minus 36 plus 48 plus d is equals to 8. So we'll get d equals 8 8 cancel, minus 36 plus 48, that is minus 12, right? And hence your p of 0 is equals to d, which is equals to minus 12. So this is how we can get the answer. So D is your answer. See, this is just, I used a method. If you find some other method, then it may be easy to solve, right? But this is the way I can think right now at a time, and I'm just using that method. Okay. So hope you understand. It's just a simple equation solve question. Moving with the next one. Now this is from, we can use this as application of derivative also, that we have a curve that y equals x plus sine y is a curve, right? And this curve has a point AB on that. And we have to find out the relation between A and B. If the line joining 0, 3 by 2 and 1 by 2 1 is parallel to the tangent at point AB. So it's a pure case of, I can say, mean value theorem. Let's say we don't know the graph of this, but 0, 3 by 2 is somewhere over here, let's say, right? And 1 by 2, 2 is somewhere over here. So this is the line. Now, if I say that any curve y equals x plus and we don't know exactly, but let's say this kind of curve is that, and there is a point AB, right? So if the tangent is parallel to this line, both of them have equal slopes. So let me first of all find out the slope of line from 0, 3 by 2 and 1 by 2, 2, which is equals to, which is implies m equals y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, right everyone? So it will be minus half upon minus half. So the slope of that line will be 1. So the same as the slope of a tangent at point AB also, right? So now for x plus sine y minus y is equals to 0. If I want to find out dy by dx, so dy by dx equals minus, I will use the condition of partial differentiation, right? So let me take the derivative with respect to x, keeping y common or a constant. So here it will be 1 by x constant, that is 0. Sin y has derivative cos y and y has derivative minus 1. So this will be the slope, right everyone? So now according to the condition, the slope of this tangent at AB, that is minus 1 upon, so we can make this as also, just a minute, equals to 1 upon 1 minus cos y, right? We can make this as 1 upon 1 minus cos y, and that is equals to m. So now 1 upon 1 minus cos y is equals to 1, and cos y, sorry, 1 minus cos y is equals to 1. Or let me find out at AB also firstly. Okay, so dy by dx at AB will be 1 upon 1 minus cos b, 1 upon 1 minus cos b. Here, now this 1 upon 1 minus cos b is equals to the slope of that line, which is 1. So 1 minus cos b equals 1, hence cos b equals 0. So compulsory b equals pi by 2. Now, AB is on the curve, and the curve we have is y equals, the curve is y equals x plus sine y, right? So let's say pi by 2 equals a plus sine pi by 2. So we'll get a as pi by 2 minus 1. And now we have b, now we have a. So let's obtain from the options. The first option is mode of b minus a. So option number A, mode of b minus a is equals to pi by 2 minus pi by 2 plus 1, that is equals to 1. So this can be the correct answer, option number A. Let's talk about option number B, that is a plus b. So a plus b is not equals to 1. For sure, it will be pi minus 1. B is not equals to a. And same way, b is equals to pi by 2 plus a. That is not possible also. So the correct answer is A. Okay. So here you can utilize the mean value theorem also, like f dash of c equals fb minus fa upon b minus. You can try this equation also, or you can just go through from the general way with the use of a slope, right everyone? So this can be the easy one. Moving with the next one. Now in next question, we have sum of the first three terms. So first three terms are A, AR and AR square of GB is S. So let's say S equals A plus AR plus AR square. So I can say that S will be A into R cube minus 1 upon R minus 1. Let's say this is S, right? The product is 27, then all such values of S lies in between. Chalo. So now also the product A into AR into AR square is equals to 27. So I can say that A cube R cube equals 27. So AR cube equals 3 cube. So we'll get AR equals 3. Now if we have AR equals 3, then let's make A as a subject. So we'll get 3 by R. Now, as S I have 3 by R cube minus 1 upon R minus 1. So what do I get? I get R cube minus 1 upon R into R minus 1. So let me use the quadratic equation here, which is R square plus R plus 1 upon R into R minus 1, right everyone? So we get S as 3, 1 by R or R plus 1 by R and plus 1. So this is like an equation we have. Now just check, this is R plus 1 by R we have, right? R plus 1 by R. So here we know that R plus 1 by R is always greater than or equals to 2, or R plus 1 by R is less than or equals to minus 2. So if you add plus 1 on both the side, now this is a simplest concept, that the sum of two reciprocal values are either greater than or equals to 2 or less than or equals to minus 2, right? Or R plus 1 by R plus 1 less or equals to minus 1. Let's multiply with 3 on both the side. So 3 into R plus 1 by R plus 1 less greater than or equals to 9, or 3 into R plus 1 by R plus 1 less than or equals to minus 3. That means your X belongs to either minus infinite to minus 3 or 9 to infinite. This could be the answer, right? That is D is the correct answer, right? But for this, you must need the concept of this reciprocal value, sum of two reciprocal values. Otherwise, it is difficult to find out the answer, right? So hope you understand this. A simple concept, rest is the easy one. Moving with the next. And next one, the relation is given to you, xy, where x square plus 3y square less than or equals to 8. So surely we have an ellipse here, x square plus 3y square less or equals to 8. That means that if I'm going to plot an ellipse, let's say, so this must be the graph of an ellipse we have, right? With value of a as 2 root 2. So here 2 root 2 0. Here minus 2 root 2 0. Here 2 root 2 by root 3 0. And 0 minus 2 root 2 upon root 3. Hope you all clear with this. See, I can obtain like this, that x square by 8 plus y square by 8 by 3 less or equals to 1. This is a square and this is b square. Now what you want? We want to find out the domain of R inverse. Now domain of R inverse, it means range of R. And range of R is on the y-axis only. So it's in general way, I need to find out all the integral points which are inside or on the ellipse, but that must be on the y-axis. So as just you can see that 2 root 2 by root 3. So it is compulsory greater than 2. So how many integral points we have on y-axis? So here we can say that 2, here 1, then 0, then -1 and -2. So the simplest way of getting the answer, that domain of R inverse equals range of R is equals to -2, -1, 0, 1 and 2. The simplest one. See, you need to know about the concepts of R and R inverse. The inverse, right? Here we need to talk about an inverse. So the condition between function and inverse function related to domain and range is what? That if your function is defined from A to B, then your inverse must be defined from B to A, right? And if they both belongs to Z, so only integral values we have in the domain as well as in range, right? So this range of this given relation must be on the y-axis, and that is also the domain of our required R inverse. Okay, so hope you all understand with this. You can check from one by one after putting the one after another by putting the values also. You can do that thing also, but it will only consume your more time. Clear, everyone? Hope you all understand with this. So in next question we have that if all the letters of the word mother be permuted and all the words so formed with or without meaning be listed as in the dictionary, then position of the word mother. In short, we need to find out the dictionary rank of mother, and for that we have a particular method, and that method is like, let me write down first the word mother. Just be careful. Now just list in alphabetical order and give the number to the individual alphabet. So in the alphabetical order, A, B, C, D, E is the first, then second at H is at second, then third M, then fourth O, then fifth R, and sixth T. Now just check that if I'm talking about number 5, so just check on its right side if you have any lesser number than this 5. So if don't, then make 0. Just check 1 on its right side. Is there any lesser number than 1? No. So let us say 0. Then on the right side of 2, we have 1 which is less than 1, sorry, less than 2. Same way as at 6, just check on its right side. So we have 3 less numbers, 1, 2 and 5. So I need to write down 3. Same way on the right side of 4, we have again 2 less numbers, and on the right side of 3 again we have 2 numbers. And then start writing from 0 factorial, 3 factorial, 4 factorial and 5 factorial. And now you need to make the multiplication of this 2. So 0 into 0 factorial 0 plus 0 plus 2. 3 factorial, that is 6 into 3, that is 18. 4 factorial, that is 24. 24 into 2, that is 48. And 5 factorial, that is 120. 120 into 2, that is 240. And now let's do the addition of all. So it will be 8 plus 8. 8 plus 2, 10. 10 plus 8, 18. 1, 4 plus 4, 8. 8 plus 2, 10, that is 0 and 1. So 2 plus 1, 3, right? So the sum will be 308. Okay. Plus 1, that is 309th rank of the mother when we talk about all the alphabets, all the words which can make from the alphabets of mother, right? So mother will be at the 309th rank. Okay. So let's move on with the next one, which has mathematical reasoning. See, contrapositive statement. So first of all, you need to know that contrapositive statement means what? That if we have P implies Q, so its contrapositive statement will be negation Q implies negation P. This will be the contrapositive statement. So if I reach the station in time, so P is I reach the station in time. This will be the first statement. Then Q will be I will catch the train. So what should be the contrapositive? So in that, we need to write down negation Q implies negation P. So first, the statement will be, that is negation Q implies negation P. That will be, if I will not catch the train, then I do not reach the station in time. This will be the answer. That is option number B. It's the simplest one, right? You just need to know about this contrapositive meaning. Moving with the next one. Now this is belongs to limit and continuity. We have given that this function is continuous for some ABC belongs to R and f dash of 0 plus f dash of 2 is equals to E. Then value of A need to find out. So what I will do, let me check first of all the derivative of this function. So derivative will be A raised to x minus B raised to minus x twice Cx. This is from minus 1 to 1. This is from 1 to 3. Right, everyone? And here twice Ax plus twice C. This is for 3 to 4. The very first condition is f dash of 0 plus f dash of 2 is equals to E we have. So f dash of 0 must be belongs to this particular case. So A minus B plus f dash of 2 will be from here, which is 4C is equals to E. Right? So now my aim is to get B and C first of all. So how do I get? Here we have given that function is continuous. So let's say that f of here function is continuous. Then f of 1 minus is equals to f of 1 plus. See, I'm using the direct condition of at point 1. So 1 minus, that is A plus B, and 1 minus, that is C. So first thing is A plus B is equals to C. Same way f of 3 minus is equals to f of 3 plus, which means that if I want to find out 3 minus, that will be 9C equals to 9A plus 6C. 9A plus 6C. So the relation will be 3A equals 9A equals 3C, and the C equals, we have 3A, right? C is equals to 3A. So this is the very first conditions. Okay, sorry, here it will be AB plus, wait a minute guys, here it must be AE plus BE raised to minus 1, sorry for that, which is equals to C. Okay, so now in this equation I can put C as 3A. Now from this also I can put C. Now if I take between these two, because I need to get the whole this equation in form of A only, right? So now I say that AE plus B by E equals 3A. So let me make B as a subject from this. So B by E is equals to 3A minus AE. So B is equals to 3AE minus AE square. And now let's just use all this to both of this into this equation 1. So now from 1 we can say that A minus 3AE minus A square plus 4 into 3A is equals to E, right? So let's say A minus 3AE plus A square plus 12A equals E. So 13A plus a square minus 3a equals to e. So let's get a common from all. So we can say that a square minus 3e plus 13 equals to e. So we can say that therefore a equals e by e square minus 3a, 3 plus 30. So this is your answer. That is e upon 3e, sorry, e upon e square minus 3e plus 30. That is D is the answer. Clear, guys? Hopefully. Moving with the next one, we have given that integration 0 to 2 mode x minus 1 mode minus x dx. Okay, so what we'll do, first of all, let us try to obtain this function. We have mode x minus 1 minus x, right? So let me first of all expand this modulus, and this modulus will going to expand at 3 points: for x less than 1, for x equals to 1, and for greater than 1, right? So my fx is for x less than 1. This has negative answer. So mode of, just check, minus x plus 1 minus x. So it will be 1 minus 2x mode of. Same way for at x equals 1, this will be 0 and function has answer 1 only. And for greater than 1, xx cancel and it will be 1 only. Okay, so I can write this function as 1 minus 2x for x less than 1 and 1 for x greater than or equals to 2. Now, if you just check, it is again has 1 minus 2x. So 1 minus 2x will be 0 at x equals half. Okay, so now my function will be, for less than 1, it will be again divided into 3 parts. That first for 0 to half, then at exactly half. Just try to understand this. Then half to 1, and for greater than or equals to 1. Now we already have decided that for exactly 1, greater than or equals to 1, my function 1 going to change, right? And that is for also 1 to 2, let's say. 1 less or equals to x less or equals to 2 only, right? Okay, for 0 less x less half, see, for less than half value, this will become 1 minus 2x, right? For all the values of x less than half, this will become positive, compulsory, right? If you just check any value, or let me take x equals half firstly. So at x equals half, right, it will be 0. So at x equals half, it will be 0, right? If you take any value, right, between 0 to half, this will gives you a positive answer, right? So it will be 1 minus 2x only, and here it will be 2x minus 1, because from 1 half to 1, sorry, half to 1, it will be negative. So this is how we can get the functions. So now if you want to do the integration, then how many integration you can take? So you can take from 1 to minus, sorry, 0 to half with 1 minus 2x, then half to 1, 2x minus 1, and then 1 to 2, 1. But if you don't want to go with the integration, if you just want to check the graph directly, so we can also obtain that. Let me plot the graph. So let's say here there is a point 1 by 2. Here there is 1, and here there is 0.2. Okay, now from 1 to 2, I know that my graph is equals to 1. Okay, then in between 0 to half, at x equals 0, my function has answer 1, and at half, it has answer 0. So it will be something like this. Then half to 1, at 1, this has answer 1 at half. So it will be something like this, compulsory. So this much area I want to find out. Okay, so 0 to half, at here the point is 1. Same way here also the point is 1. Okay, so this much area I want to find out. Okay, so this will be the first area. This will be the second area and this will be the third area. Okay, so I can say I will be. Now let us find out the first area. It is half base into altitude for this particular triangle. So half, this total base is half itself and altitude will be 1. Okay, so half base into altitude plus for this, again this has length half and altitude 1. So again it is half base into altitude, and this has height 1 and this distance is also 1. So answer will be again 1. So I will be 1 by 2 plus, sorry, 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4, that is 1 by 2, and 1 by 2 plus 1, that is 3 by 2. Right, everyone? Okay, so hope you all understand directly without doing an integration. We have solved this question. Clear, everyone? Moving with the next one. Now, this is from the complex numbers. So what I will do first of all, let me multiply with I in numerator as well as denominator. So I can say that I square, that is minus cos 2 pi by 9 plus I common 1 plus sine 2 pi by 9, I can say. Or let me do the conversion with first of all pi by 2. Let me take this as 1 plus cos pi by 2 minus 2 pi by 9 plus I sine pi by 2 minus 2 pi by 9, just for to convert in form of a general term. Same way, pi by 2 minus 2 pi by 9 minus I sine pi by 2 minus 2 pi by 9 whole raised to 3. So I can say this is 1 plus cos 5 pi by 9 plus I sine 5 pi by 9 whole divided by 1 plus cos 5 pi by 9 minus I sine 5 pi by 9 to the power 9. Sorry, to the power 3. Let's convert in terms of theta by 2. So 1 plus cos theta, that is 2 cos square theta by 2 plus I 2 sine theta by 2 cos theta by 2 whole divided by the same way 2 cos square theta by 2 minus I sine 2 theta by 2 cos theta by 2. Now we can get something common from numerator as well as denominator. So in numerator we'll get cos 5 pi by 18 plus I sine 5 pi by 18 upon cos 5 pi by 18 minus I sine 5 pi by 18 to the power 3. Now let's go with the De Moivre's theorem that we can directly multiply 3 in the bracket. So cos 15 pi by 18 plus I sine 15 pi by 18 divided by cos 15 pi by 18 minus I sine 15 pi by 18. So it will be cos of 5 pi by 6 plus I sine 5 pi by 6 upon cos 5 pi by 6 minus I sine 5 pi by 6. Now we all know the answer of this, that cos 5 pi by 6, that is minus root 3 by 2 plus I by 2 upon minus root 3 by 2 minus I by 2. So I can say that it will be root 3 minus I upon root 3 plus I. And to just cope up with the option, what I will do, I will multiply with root 3 minus I in numerator as well as denominator. So I will get 3 minus 2 root 3 minus 1, that is 2 root 3I minus 1 divided by 3 plus 1, that is 4. So 2 minus 2 root 3I upon 4, and Z will be half 1 minus I root 3. right? So this will be the answer, the simplest one. But just all you need to know about the De Moivre's theorem, that is half into 1 minus I root 3. Clear, guys? See, it happens that you may start with a wrong step, but once you understand, it is very important to switch over from the major step. Okay, so hope you understand this.